Okay.
It is that kind of a Thursday. The first Thursday of level 1, and it's about to get lit. Throats are all the way open, and TrendingSA is here to set the tone for the pre-match to the weekend. Helping me start this weekend right on the ones and twos, I have Umo Flavor, my
Well, listen, I think at the rate things are going, I want to be moving to Durban pretty soon. Oh, Flavor.
Oh, Flavor, my Next to him is the sharp, punchy, and just outright amazing human being, Uleseho, my
Hi, everyone in Durban. I'm Leseho.
Guys, are you ready? Are you ready for the first Friday, the first weekend of level 1? We haven't heard that since last year.
What does that even mean, actually?
It just means
what does it mean? What's the difference? I don't know.
All right, let's get into it. So our guest this evening is all the way in Kentucky in the United States. We have Mensah Maine, and of course, this fellow is an American YouTuber. He's become well known for his witty reactions and reviews of our content as South Africans because, you know, we give content to the world. He has garnered a massive following from a lot of people all over the continent of Africa. They love his content, and they also love the fact that he's got this cross-continental relationship thing that he's got going on. When you look at pop culture, the trends here in South Africa, and how things flow all over the continent. So let's welcome to the show, to TrendingSA, Tremaine Yoakum, also known as Mensah Maine.
Hey, how are you doing?
Good, thank you. How are you? How is it today?
Good.
Is it warm?
I'm
You
doing
look
great.
it looks like it's warm, or you're wearing a
It
t-shirt?
actually is. It's warm now. Like, it's crazy. Kentucky weather is different. Like, one week it'll be flooding, raining. Next week it'll be snowing, and then the next week it'll be 60 degrees, sun out. Like,
So you'll be at home in Cape Town, definitely. Anyway, so you launched your channel in April 2018 to document the growth of your dreadlocks. But within a few months, one of your subscribers, Dan Gill, sent you a message suggesting that you respond to British rap, and Mensah Maine, as we know, was born. So what have these reaction videos actually taught you?
Really just the different cultures in other countries, really, you know, because like I've just been secluded to, you know, America culture, American things, and just reacting and learning. It just taught me a lot about, you know, other countries and their cultures and things, for real.
In May 2019, on the 14th to be exact, you posted the following video on your YouTube channel.
Who is this dude? I'm messing with this, bro. Plus he came in hard. Hold on, rewind that. Rewind that.
So this was the first South African reaction video, and since I've seen numerous videos of you reacting to Nasty C, just this week you were reacting to him being on Ellen. Is he now like your favorite South African rapper?
He is. Definitely being like my first ever. He gave me like I didn't know what to expect, and then I reacted to Nasty C, and I was like, this is dope. Like, I got to hear more. So like having him being my first impression, first person I reacted to, definitely.
That's pretty cool, man. And speaking of Nasty C, I know that in one of your vlog, I think it's the My Top 5 South African Rappers or Artists, you speak a lot about Nasty C and what a great impression that he's made on you. Then you decided to check on other South African artists. We've seen you make some comments on Aries, Proverb, aka Busiso, and many others. I mean, what is it that draws you to our music?
Really, my subscribers, like, they've literally taught me a lot about these artists. Like, at first I was just reacting to Aries. I didn't know anything about the other artists, but they requested me to check out the other ones, and you know what I'm saying, I've enjoyed their music as well, for sure.
Okay, so speaking of music, you obviously reacted to one of South Africa's biggest genres right now, Amapiano, all the Pianos.
Yeah.
So we just want to check out a little video, and we'll be right back.
Hey. Hello. I can't even describe the feeling that I'm getting from the sound of this tune, bro.
See,
reaction is
Yeah, like I'm saying, he's
It was
actually.
so different. I've never heard anything like that before.
You're an
Like, just the
African, my
piano, the
guy.
it's in you. You're
It's in-
definitely reacting the way
You're an
you react.
African. It's in you. That's exactly how we react to those videos. Like when you did this, I was just like, ah.
In fact, you're not only an African, you're from Soweto. That's it. You're from
I got
Soweto.
claimy. Anyway, so obviously your reaction was priceless, and a lot of South Africans seem to love your reaction videos. So one of them, Khabo Mamorake, said, Mensah's reaction is priceless. You are now declared a South African citizen. Your facial expression to this song has made you a resident. And I think that's the general sentiment of a lot of South African viewers. So firstly, when are you coming to South Africa? I will be your tour guide, just offering. And secondly, would you ever move here?
So I want to come like once the COVID stuff is over. I've been planning on trying to come like as soon as that stuff gets situated. As far as moving to SA, I don't know. I gotta come check it out first. I gotta come check it out.
Look, my stepdad is from America, so he moved here and he got it. It's cool here for y'all. So you move here, I got you, boo. I got you.
But yeah, like I was like through the pictures and everything, I've seen like Cape Town, just that beach vibe. I really like it. Durban is a really nice city, and then Johannesburg. Like, those are 3 spots that I really want to visit.
Say no more. Go to Durban. That's where the most beautiful women are at. Go to Durban. So you started out reacting to music videos of rappers, got hooked onto Amapiano, reacted to the dance moves of South Africa. My favorite video of your reaction must be the John Vullicate challenge. You couldn't keep your mouth closed. What exactly is it about that video that got you so excited?
I mean, we can guess.
I'm not gonna lie. It's definitely the women. Like,
Exactly, that's why you need to come here.
It's the women. It's the women.
Okay, so we want to play a quick game since you are our honorary South African, just to test your knowledge. I'm not sure how much research you've done into South Africa, but we're going to ask you a few questions just to see. Quick fire, as soon as you think of an answer, don't even think actually, just react. So what do you know about BAP?
What is it?
Yeah, what is BAP?
Pap?
Yeah, Pap.
Pap?
Oh, it's a food. It's a
Oh, it's my pronunciation. Oh, damn. Okay, so obviously this question, you've already known the answer, but what does John need to do?
Open the gate.
Okay, so what do we call the place where we pour petrol/gas?
The garage.
Oh, the garage.
The garage. Wow,
Welcome to the South Africa.
Listen, thank you so much. All the best of luck. And we love
Thank
the fact
you,
that you
definitely.
are loving us. So all the best. And we will keep checking out your stuff online.
Thank
You're
you. I
liking,
appreciate
we're
it. Thanks for
subscribing, we're
having me.
commenting.
Yeah, straight up. There we go.
Thank you.
Oh, man. What a legend. All right, coming up after the break, we're going to be having the talented Lindiwe Mngxitama, editor of Bubblegum Club. You do not want to miss that. Stay with us. It is hashtag #TSA on 3.
Welcome back. You are still tuned into the best talk show in the business, TrendingSA. I'm very excited to announce our next guest. She is currently the editor of the Bubblegum Club, which is an online publication which offers alternative and critical creatives a platform to communicate their work. Moreover, the publication seeks to celebrate work from artists and creators who are often on themselves on the periphery. Tonight, we chat to her about the creation of Bubblegum Club and the work she's doing as editor. Welcome to TrendingSA, Lindiwe Mngxitama.
Hey guys.
How are you? I got it.
I'm impressed. People tend to
They always
struggle.
come at me for no reason.
No, she's
No,
from,
I
she grew up in Sandton, so a lot of words throw her.
Oh really?
Yeah.
Is it a bit of a struggle?
Literally
No, but
did
I'm
not.
proud. You did me proud. You did my ancestors proud. Like, yes, thank you very much.
Shout outs to them.
Feel
Obviously, Bubblegum launched in 2015 and it was a cultural intelligence agency. So looking back at the last 6 years, this company has obviously grown leaps and bounds. But for you, what are the everyday lessons you get from the work that you do as editor?
So, oh my God, where do I even start? There's so many, because there's so many different elements and people, both within my team, but also, you know, the stories that we're mediating and the narratives that we're spotlighting, right, in the publication. So I think more than anything, it's just taught me to be very sort of like intentional and rigorous in how I engage with people, and also just to remember that it's not necessarily always about me, you know, but there's always connections to be found, you know, like even if someone's story is not familiar to you, there is a way to tap into that human connection, right? Because nothing happens in isolation, and even to like the strangest person, there will be some kind of connection.
A lot can be said about you as an editor, right? Because that's the position you sit in. That's like your hot seat. You're in the hot seat now talking to us. But let's talk a bit about you and what keeps you going outside of being the editor of this publication.
Ooh, so many things. I think, I mean, I'm going to start on a bit of a personal note. You know, like I think everything that I do, even in how I approach my work in Bubblegum Club, first and foremost, like it's my grandmother, you know. So I actually submitted content to the publication before I became the editor, and the story was a story of my grandmother. So that is what fuels me, but also just telling the stories and placing in the center the lives of like Black, queer, femmes, and just people who've been historically marginalized, historically disenfranchised, politically disenfranchised, and reclaiming our narratives, you know, and reimagining them and telling them in a way that is, I have a problem with the word authentic, but sincere, you know, and also just reclaiming this narrative of Blackness and saying that it's not monolithic and we make it and it's beyond your wildest imagination. So that kind of stuff moves me. There's a project I'm working on right now with the Goethe Institute on African feminisms with a bunch of amazing collaborators, Denai from Wits University and Motlatsi, who's a professor at UJ. And that's just forefronting, you know, practices of being a femme body located in Africa, moving from a feminist disposition. So that's the kind of work that fuels me.
I'm so
Are you crashing? I'm crashing.
I'm so obsessed. Oh my God. All right, so obviously your content creators are very much artists who themselves aren't necessarily on the mainstream or are disruptors. How do you go about selecting who you want to help create your content and contribute to the magazine?
So literally anyone, I think, but I think it's important to have a particular way of thinking, you know, so you need to be critical. I think you also need to be self-reflexive. You need to be able to position yourself within the conversations that you're having. But what's great about Bubblegum Club is we don't have one audience, we have many audiences, you know, so that's also why we have different kinds of writers. I know the people who read my stuff aren't necessarily maybe reading Casey's stuff, you know, Casey's like this Afrikaans boy who's into like niche Japanese stuff, you know, but we also accept contributions from our readers. And I think that also helps build the sense that they are a part of the publication, you know, not just reading it and consuming it, but also helping us build it. Because we wouldn't be Bubblegum Club without the people we write about and who read it, you know.
Sure.
Yeah.
Sure. One of the other things is obviously being at the forefront of, you know, the next big thing. Who's on your radar at the moment in terms of pop culture, and who should we be paying attention to, in your opinion?
South Africa is actually like, we have a wealth of talent in this country. You know, I mean, some of my favorites, there's Kitu, who is based in South Africa, obviously in South Africa, but in Johannesburg. And he is a multimedia designer and multidisciplinary artist, you know. There's another one, Duduetsang Lamola, who goes by Black Banana, and she does a lot of like collage art, and it's just, it's a particular, just like you look at it and you know the aesthetic feels familiar, you know. I'm really into also like people who are creating content online, like Ati and Khanyisa as well. There's, how dare I?
No, it was coming. It was just further down the list, you know.
It has to like prime me, you know, and you know, saving the best for last.
Make me ask
We
for it,
do
okay.
not announce Beyonce first, right? And obviously Coconut Kells, Lesego, right? But also like Buleng Mankale, who's an artist, is doing incredible work. And I think the imagery is all familiar to us. You know, I look at her imagery and I feel like I'm in my grandmother's house.
There's also an emperor from Umlazi. Amazing guy. Does
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, thank you. See, you're plugging me now.
He's plugging himself. That's what he's
Oh, is that?
He's pretending he's an artist right now.
Actually, wait, I have been calling everybody by their Durban names. And Malindi, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you. Thank you so
joining
much.
Ulesejo, no more.
Ulesejo.
Yes, I've been calling everybody.
But
It's a Durban night here tonight.
Listen, and my best friend is actually like Zulu.
Yeah,
and
so
from
you know
Durban,
Malindi.
So, no, exactly. I don't, my Zulu's bad. I'm like, away. Yeah.
Thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you, guys.
Listen, we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we have our resident DG parenting expert, Olwethu Ningaindao Mae.
Oh, sweet. Welcome back to #ZA on 3. So are you caught between managing your busy schedule and a busier toddler? Well, #ConnectedFamily by Vodacom's Mum and Baby platform is at your service. The Mum and Baby platform is another way Vodacom is keeping parents digitally connected. Free connectivity solutions that are aimed at easing all your parenting woes are just one click away. It's now time for another edition of #ConnectedFamily with Olwethu Lishabane in partnership with Vodacom's Everyone Connected campaign. Take a look.
Hi, I'm Olwethu Lishabane and welcome to the Connected Family in partnership with Vodacom's Everyone.Connected campaign. In this installment of Connected Family, we're going to tackle parent and child anxiety and easing the stress of going back to school. COVID-19 is going to be a huge contributor towards why our kids are feeling anxious or stressed about going back to school. They may be feeling a sense of excitement about being back with their friends, but their lives have been disrupted and it's made an impact on how they will relate with their friends going forward. Some common signs that your child may be anxious or stressed may include changes in eating and sleeping habits, some unexplained crying, complaining about tummy aches. They can't focus or concentrate. They may be more clingy than normal. They may lose their temper and get upset or angry more quickly. If your child is feeling low or negative feelings or a foul mood or thoughts, check in on them. They seem restless and fidgety, check in on them. So here are some tips on managing this anxiety. Encourage your child to share his or her feelings openly. Take care of the needs first. So, is your child hungry? Take care of that first, then try to get to the source because they may be not focused because they're hungry. Maintain a routine. Children actually thrive on routine when they know what's next. Try role playing with your child. Playing with them and role playing when you take their place and how they feel can help you discover what the source of the problem is and can help the child find their own solution as well. Start the going back to school routine before they actually go back to school by setting a wake up alarm and having a home routine going at least a week before, so that by the time schools open, they know what to expect. You don't have to do it all alone. Know when to get some help. If you sense that some problems may be much deeper, get professional help. You know your child more than anyone else. Stay positive for your child and remember that our children pick up on our energy and our feelings. I hope this has helped alleviate some of your anxieties. We're living in unprecedented times. Always remember Vodacom's DigiParenting platform wants to become your partner in raising digitally healthy children. I'm Olwethu Lishabane, your digital doula. I will see you next week.
And if you're worried about your children accessing unsolicited sites and sharing too much online, don't you worry. I have a plug for you. So, Vodacom, in partnership with Norton Security, is offering a family package which gives your children the freedom to explore the good and, of course, helps them to avoid the bad. This offer is available for just 30 Rand per month, and all a customer needs to do is dial the number on your screen to sign up.
Parenting dilemmas and hassles shouldn't be a nightmare. Sign up for Vodacom's Mum and Baby platform for all your parenting hacks to keep you and your family connected. You can access Vodacom Mum and Baby by dialing *117 *6862# or by visiting the Mobi site on your screens right now.
And if you're worried about your children accessing unsolicited sites and sharing too much online, don't you worry, I have a plug for you. So Vodacom, in partnership with Norton Security, offers a family package which gives your children the freedom to explore the good and helps them avoid the bad. This offer is available for 30 Rand per month, and of course it is available to all customers, and all you need to do is just dial the number on your screen and sign up.
Now, our next guest is easily one of the funniest content creators in South Africa right now. Young, fresh, bold, and funny. These are just some of the words to describe Khanyisa Madubula. Welcome to TrendingSA.
Hi guys.
Hello.
Good to be here.
Okay, cool. So content creators like us, hey sis, in South Africa are breaking new ground and setting high standards. So we're experiencing a new wave of creativity that we've never really seen before. And I think content creators are at the forefront of this movement. So why do you think people receive your specific content so well? I mean, it's literally my fave, but what is it that you think that people love so much?
Because my content is not far-fetched. It's reality. It's things that we go through as South Africans, and what inspires us is the fact that out of frustration because of how our government is set up and how everything is set up, it's our reality. It's not something that's not happening around us. So people relate to my content because it's either they've gone through it, they've seen it, or they've, experienced it. So that's why.
Yeah, and of course, there's no question that your videos are absolutely hilarious. Now, I'm just thinking, when you're busy scripting your stuff and coming up with all this content, you obviously have an idea that this is going to work and this is going to pop. I just want to know, though, which video absolutely surprised you in terms of the reception where you're like, what? Is that me? What?
So I think it was, the first one was Mike, actually, the Tops one, when the alcohol ban was lifted. They are fighting there by the fridge. But the one that got the most was the ESCOM one.
Yeah,
because we were going through the
Listen. Khanyisa, I can't keep up with all the characters that you come up with. All of them are extremely funny. I mean, obviously, the ESCOM worker is a classic. How many other characters are in your bag of surprises? And who has been your favorite so far?
For me, every day is like it's a new experience. I'm not gonna lie. I don't have any characters where I'm like, this is what is gonna happen tomorrow. I never know, because I don't even script them. I just wake up and just put my wig on and it's late.
This wig, this iconic wig needs to be in a museum. But speaking of iconic, where do you see all of this going for you? Content creation has kind of put a lot of people on the map, and it's kind of how we're opening the industry by force. So what do you want to be the ultimate goal for you, and where do you see this going?
I think because I never realized how much acting I did on the videos and the skits, I think I want to maybe, I'm interested in actually acting now. It's something that I want to look into, and I want to also maybe in future have like a show,
Yeah, well, you're gonna need a lot more wigs, different colors. I don't know if you're gonna be able to keep up with yourself, girl, but you know what? All the best of luck, and thank you so much for making time to speak to us tonight on TrendingSA.
Thank you so much for having me here, guys.
All right, brilliant. Oh, what a winner, what a winner.
Oh, man.
And just like that, it's an absolute wrap. It's that time again where we have to part ways, unfortunately, but do make sure that you tune in tomorrow right here on SABC3 for another installment of Star on 3. We will see you then.
Yay.